In Isaiah 49, there's a wonderful record talking about Israel. Verse 8, thus saith the Lord, in an acceptable time have I heard thee, and in a day of salvation have I helped thee, and I will preserve thee, and give thee for a covenant of the people, to establish the earth, to cause to inhabit the desolate heritages, that thou mayest say to the prisoners, go forth, to them that are in darkness, show yourselves. They shall feed in the ways, and in their pastures shall be in all high places. They shall not hunger nor thirst, neither shall the heat nor the sun smite them. For he that hath mercy on them shall lead them, even by the springs of water shall he guide them. And God here is talking to Israel about the acceptable time, the day of salvation. Even when they were in captivity, he said in verse 11, and I will make all my mountains a way, and my highways shall be exalted. Behold, these shall come from far, and lo, these from the north and from the west, and these from the land of Sinim. Sing, O heavens, and rejoice, O earth, and break forth into singing, O mountains. For the Lord hath comforted his people, and will have mercy upon his troubled ones, his afflicted ones. They were in captivity. The how of the now is the record of the word. Verse 14, but Zion said, the Lord hath forsaken me. That's Israel talking. My Lord hath forgotten me. Had God forgotten them? No. He said, in an acceptable time I've heard you. The day of salvation I have helped you. They said, but the Lord has forgotten us. And God said in verse 15, can a woman forget her sucking child, that she should have no compassion on the son of her womb? Then could God forget his sucking child Israel? No. That's why he's talking about the acceptable time, the day of salvation. They may forget, people may forget, yet will I, the Lord, I'll not forget them. And then that great 16th verse. Behold, says the Lord, I have graven thee upon the palms of my hands, and thy walls are continually before me. God said to Israel, I've graven thee on the palms of my hand. As I've been here at the advanced class, I've noticed a few people that have engravings on their body, tattoos. I've noticed especially in the afternoon when the sun is hot, and you take off some things and put your bikinis on and your bathing suits. I've noticed they have engravings, tattoos, some of them, on their bodies. But I haven't seen one all week who had a tattoo on the palms of their hands. Why? Because nobody would have a tattoo put on the palm of his hand because it's too sensitive. Reason you have them on your back and stuff is because there are not nearly as many nerve cells there. It's not as sensitive. Nobody puts engraving on the palms of their hands. Couldn't stand it. God said to Israel, I have engraved you on the palms of my hands. And then he says, it says in King James, thy walls are continually before me. That means their hands are continually before God. He engraved them upon the palms of his hand, the most sensitive part of God. He engraved them on his palms. And boy, when he engraves you on his palms, you must be near and dear and precious to him. He was talking to Israel about the acceptable time, the day of salvation, the now time. And he said, I've engraved you on the palms of my hands. Those palms are ever before me. When he looked at them, he saw only his love and tenderness and mercy to Israel.